get ready. Get up. It's time to get to work and show them all.
Every time you fail, you have to understand deep down that you're getting trained, you're getting better, you're getting stronger, you're getting more resilient.
You become tough because like you persevere and you continue to do something, or you just really want something fucking bad. Cause like, you know, everybody fails. Like every fucking champion, every like great fighter or whatever, like they all have failures. It's just, you know, some of them choose to use that as like drive to like, you know, continue to fucking train, you know, at fucking 11 o'clock at night when everybody else is, you know, watching TV. And, you know, some of them just kind of like chalk it up. It's like, okay, well, I'm just not tough enough and quit, you know? So it's like, you can go one of two directions, but I think your adversities are what give you that fuel to, you know, become confident or become, you know, successful or whatever the fuck it is that you want to go after.
Focus on intention, ignore distraction, use your mind differently. Look for, so if you're going to stop doing what poor people do, stop looking at the obstacle in every opportunity. And instead, do what rich people do. What do? We look for the opportunity in every obstacle. Because an obstacle by its very nature creates an opportunity. Why? Because the law of polarity is a law that governs, that's part of God's automation. So if there's something negative, there has to be something positive. Like that's the other side of the coin. There is no wet without dry. There's no hot without cold. There's no up without down. There's no potential for gain if there's no potential for loss. There's no opportunity if there is no obstacle.
What we do now echoes in eternity. No man was ever wise by chance.
By three methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Confucius.
The person attempting to travel two roads at once will get nowhere. Never awaken a woman's love with no intention of loving her.
You are awesome just the way you are, Nick Vujicic.
Best in the world right now. I said, what? He said, you the best in the world right now. There's nobody as good as you in the world. You're the best right now. The only reason you're not the best right now is because you don't believe you're the best now. And when you walk out this room, I want you to go in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm the best right now. He said, before you even become number one, start to proclaim it and say it long before it happened. Say, I'm the number one motivational speaker in the world. And when I was number 20, I started saying, I'm the number one motivational speaker in the world. And I went to the computer, and the world said exactly what I said, that Eric Thomas is number one in the world. I spoke it, the world heard it, and it activated. Your problem is that you don't believe you belong here. Your problem is that you don't think you should be sitting down here. So listen to me, there are those of you saying, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be the best at this company, right? But your value system says you believe in sleep more than you believe in grinding. That you're spending more money than you're making. Why? Because you're a consumer, but you're reading all the books and you're saying everything the books are saying, but those books are not in alignment with your value. And if you're going to go to the next level, your values are going to have to change. When I believed that my voice was needed in this world, when I believed that I needed to be on the stage, not for myself, but to speak to a group of people who come from where I come from, a working class, who don't know what it's like to make millions and millions of dollars, who don't understand what wealth looks like, that I needed to come in the room with a single parent mother, with a father not in my life, being homeless and a high school dropout. Only somebody who comes from where you come from can tell you you belong. And I had to get my butt on stage Because there's some folks that Les Brown can't reach. There's some folks that Tony Robbins can't reach.
Alexander of Macedon, and he that dressed his mules, when once dead, both came to one. For either they were both resumed into those original rational essences from whence all things in the world are propagated, or both after one fashion were scattered into atoms.
Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. Nothing is worth more than this day.
Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt.
Surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not people. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you.
Be a lifelong student. The more you learn, the more you earn, and the more self-confidence you will have. Brian Tracy.
You got a sheet of paper, right? Put the paper up on the wall. I want you to write it. Why? Because when you write it down and your eyes see it, you can do it. Listen to me. I believe this with all my heart. I literally flew from Detroit to Kansas today. I flew, guys. Watch this. 200 years ago, people said only birds could what? Come on, I'm just being real. 200 years ago, they said only birds could fly. No, a human wasn't meant to fly. Now, not only we're flying, we watching TV. We watching TV in first class. They making meals, right? In some planes you could lay down. I went to Dubai a few months ago, and the seat that I sat in, it was like a living room, a big old 30-something inch TV. They're bringing people steak and duck and all wine and all kind of sweets and snacks, everything. You could use your cell phone. Imagine that. They said we couldn't fly. Now we texting while we flying. So no dream is too big? Come on, no dream is too big? Come on, no dream is too big. I can do it. I can have it. Come on, I can do it. I can have it. I can be it. It's only one person that's going to stop you, and that's you. I need you to understand that. It's only one person that's going to stop you. All right. So what I said to the young man was, your dreams are not too big, but you got to make different decisions. Does that make sense? So I want to show y'all something real quick. Can I see the book? I want to show y'all something. I know you guys at some point you're going to get the book, all right? At some point you're going to get the book, all right? The UOU book, right? At some point you're going to get it, all right? CJ and I said 2 years ago, please write this down. This is not even a part of my message, but write this down. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Write that down. Never let a good crisis go to waste. And so
If the things that produce the pleasures of profligate men really freed them from fears of the mind concerning celestial and atmospheric phenomena, the fear of death and the fear of pain, if further they taught them to limit their desires, we should never have any fault to find with such persons, for they would then be filled with pleasures from every source, and would never have pain of body or mind, which is what is bad.
Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. The person who doesn't make mistakes doesn't make anything at all.
The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha.
A penny saved is a penny earned. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch up.
Because you are alive, everything is possible. Thich Nhat Hanh